this video I'm going to talk about the concepts of self-verification and self-enhancement. Just to recap, self-verification is the tendency that human beings have to seek out evidence using selective attention, to selectively seek out information that confirms beliefs that they already have in their minds. For example, if I believe that people are friendly, then I'm going to interpret someone that I meet smiling at me from across the street as, oh look, they are friendly, see? Whereas maybe I have a belief that people think I'm a fool, and then I will interpret that same action in a way says like, oh, see, they're laughing at me, they think they think I look like a fool. And that's just the way that we look at reality and just find a way to interpret it in such a way that it confirms our beliefs that we have stored in our minds. I also think that because of this reason, debating is often a useless activity, because people are just only posing their own views and gathering evidence to support their own point of view, and you can always find evidence for your point of view, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you have one point of view and you have an opposing point of view, you can find evidence and instances for both just using selective attention. And often it's just really a waste of time, because nobody really listens to the other person and they just try to convince each other, and in a sort of intellectual clash, which usually leads to nothing. And often it is better to just enter discussions rather than debates, because debates they're just about winning and convincing the other person rather than listening and learning from the other person. I think self-verification can become a problem when we engage in too much of it, because it causes us to become really narrow-minded and only focus on those aspects of reality that confirm that which we already believe. And this is usually characterized in people that are really intent on being smart and being intelligent and convincing everyone that they know what's going on, and that they are actually, that their map of the world is 100% accurate, and basically to just impress everyone else with the whole notion of, oh, look at how smart I am, look what an accurate picture I have of reality, and the way I see it is the right way. And yeah, it's completely useless. What is a much better approach, in my experience, is to just say, hey, I know a couple things, and they've been valuable to me, and sure, other people may benefit if they learn from me. But at the same time, I can also recognize that other person and say, oh, he has had a lot of experience in life as well, and probably different experience from mine. He has a different perspective on things. Hey, if I listen to this person, then I can learn something from him, and we can contribute and work together in this way and learn more, and I can readjust my my map of the world and integrate it with any valuable perspectives that he may bring to the table. In that way, I can put aside my own stuff for a second and stop selectively looking out at reality and finding evidence that supports ideas that are already in my mind. I can just put that over here for just a while, and for the moment being, I'm just gonna listen completely to what that other person is sharing, and maybe I'll learn something new. And this way, it helps me to stay open-minded, and I gather more perspectives on life, and I just get rid of this whole notion of impressing everyone with how intelligent or how smart I am, or convincing everyone of my point of view because I'm right. Because this whole motivation to impress and to show off how intelligent I am, it's just a sort of compensatory strategy that I use to make myself feel better, to enhance my the way I can view myself, and the way that other people hopefully will view me, And this brings me to the next topic of this video, which is self-enhancement. And self-enhancement is basically about improving the concept that you have in your mind about yourself. Like basically how the mind works is there are two yous, because there's the actual living organism that's just sitting here and existing here. This could be called the being of a human being, the actual human being that's the living organism. And then your mind creates an idea about that living organism. It's a set of ideas that refers to the living organism, and it's only present in humans, basically because they have these more complicated minds that can analyze things. And you can also see, like in a baby, the baby doesn't have a self-concept. There's only the living organism, and he has not yet developed an identity. Basically, he doesn't yet have all these concepts stored in his mind about who he thinks he is, which is just ideas about him rather than the actual living organism. Anyway, back to self-enhancement. Self-enhancement is the act of trying to improve or making this set of concepts about yourself look as good as possible. So what we may engage in are a couple of phenomena that arise when we engage in self-enhancement. What this means is that self-enhancement is mostly a mental act. It's only referring to the set of ideas about the self and improving those, how good those concepts look. And with that, I usually can feel better about myself. And it's not so much about actually going out into the world and improving my life's conditions. I may go out and improve my life's conditions. For example, I may go work out, and as a result of that my body will become more fit. But that isn't really self-enhancement. That is more self-improvement. I'm actually improving my life. I may use that as self-enhancement, but I don't necessarily have to use it as self-enhancement. So what is self-enhancement? I'll just give a couple of examples of how we can easily self-enhance.